Can you explain to our listeners what blockchain technology is and how it is currently being used in various industries?
Blockchain basically is a system of networks that stores information. But instead of just storing information in a central place, it
Mhm.
stores information.
So, in your opinion, what are some of the biggest challenges facing the adoption and implementation of blockchain technology?
The thing about many people is that they think that, blockchain, this kind of thing that just people scam you and this money quick thing. But it's not like that. Like blockchain can do many things. But I think what's keeping away many people is that people. I'm Kervin Villalobos. I'm from Maracaibo, Venezuela, but I moved here to the US about 3 years ago. And really, my life has been changing in the past years in a way nobody can ever imagine. I went from the point to going into a mental breakdown to
Okay.
now being in a long-term journey to being one of the youngest and most successful entrepreneurs from Venezuela now here in the US.
Wow, that's amazing. So,
Yeah.
what was the breakdown?
The thing is that when I came here to the US, I was about 11 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is that my mom suffered from leukemia, cancer, just like about a month that we got here. Then 2 years ago passed and she passed away.
Oh,
And I felt broke. I felt broke. I felt like, what should I do now? And I was like, okay, I gotta do something with my life. I gotta do something now, right? And then I think like, okay, now what? Now what? Like what now? Where can I even start doing something? And that's where 2022 got. And I got the idea. I got the enlightenment of what if I just get involved in this thing that I've been inspired of my life, that is e-learning. That's this learning industry. What if I just go and help people? Like that's something that just really drives me up, just really inspires me. And from the past year, I've been working in these projects, trying to innovate the industry, trying to do some research about blockchain, AI, really learning a lot. And well, now I'm like I said, I'm on the journey
yes.
of building this platform that really can just break the internet. Because I really know how this works, and the potential is insane.
Wow, that's an amazing transformation. Instead of,
Yeah,
sitting and regretting about the things, you really worked on it. And that's so inspiring.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, can you explain to our listeners what blockchain technology is and how it is currently being used in various industries?
Well, blockchain basically is a system of networks that stores information. But instead of just storing information in a central place, it
Mhm.
stores information in many different places. So it's really very hard to attack, and it's very transparent because now everyone can just see the data that is happening. So it's really an advanced technology that we would have never expected 10 or 15 years ago. Because now we have the potential to do many things like many businesses have been doing, like cryptocurrency, for example, in many ways, like NFTs. Some people, some even real estate businesses use it for red properties now. So it's really amazing all of the opportunities that
Mhm.
blockchain can really implement in every single industry, and
Yeah.
just bringing this decentralization and just this community part that no other technology is going to bring.
Yes, true. So you have a lot of experience and strong understanding of the e-learning industry. So according to you, what are some key trends and developments that you see shaping the future of online education?
For online education, I would say I mainly see two things. The
Mm-hmm.
first thing is probably what everyone is thinking about, AI. AI is really going to revolutionize the e-learning industry in a way nobody can ever imagine. How is this going to happen? Because AI now can just acting every single aspect. Now with AI, instead of just take, for example, for a teacher, instead of just taking many hours to get content, to get the ideas, to build the PowerPoint or whatever, now they can just write to an AI to maybe make a test, and in 5 seconds you have the test. If you want to make a presentation, in 10 seconds you just write and you have the presentation. So it
Mhm.
should really bring a bridge so more and more people can start teaching their knowledge way faster.
Yes.
And also for students, for people that just want to learn, it's simple. Now with AI, we can have like this type of assistant that we always dream of.
Hmm.
So now let's say, for example, I would like to learn French. Let's say now instead of just going around to see how can I even start learning French, now I can just ask the AI, okay, I'm gonna study 3 days per week in a plan of 6 months. Please guide me on how could I learn French. And in 15 seconds, 10 seconds, you got it. Now you have the guide by guide, week by week for 6 months, how you gonna learn French. Like that's incredible.
Yeah, that's
So
an amazing.
yeah, that's the one thing that's gonna revolutionize the industry. And the other one that I see more long term, maybe 10, maybe 15 years, VR. VR is going to really evolutionize learning in general, not just e-learning, but like the education space in general is going to revolutionize everything. Really, the possibilities that VR and AR can implement is going to be part of our life in the next 10, 15, 20 years.
Wow.
And this is really a thing that's going to revolutionize everything.
Yeah, that's an amazing. So, in your opinion, what are the some of the biggest challenges facing the adoption and implementation of blockchain technology in various industries?
Well, it's simple. People just don't understand blockchain and they're skeptical about blockchain. Because the
Okay.
thing about many people is that they think that, blockchain, this kind of thing that just people scam you and this money quick thing. But it's not like that. Like blockchain can do many things. But I think what's keeping away many people is that people think that, this is so weird. Like I don't understand any of this.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the solution for many businesses is implementing blockchain into their technologies without having to tell anyone like, oh, this is blockchain. You have to learn what the ERC20 token it is. We don't have to learn any about that. Like, imagine having to YouTube, but you have to learn what programming languages YouTube was built on. It doesn't make sense, right?
Yes, got it.
I think that that's the same thing with blockchain. Like blockchain can be implemented in technologies, but but people don't have to understand it. People just have to use it in a very simple way. I
Yeah.
think this is a way that blockchain is actually going to revolutionize all industries. When people don't even have to think it's blockchain, it's just new technology. Like we don't have to say now NFTs because people get scared now. But if you say collectibles or a similar word, now people think, okay, it's collectibles. But the technology behind it is still the same NFT.
Yes.
Like you're getting like
Yeah, it's lack of
that's the thing.
awareness basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. So, could you please tell of your exciting projects or initiative you are currently working on in the blockchain or e-learning space?
Well, currently I'm working on a project called Worth It. This
Mhm.
project is really called to really revolutionize the whole e-learning industry. Why? Two things. First, we're implementing a blockchain approach, meaning we're going to be the first platform, the first e-learning platform to implement such things as decentralization or the possibility of buying boot camps with cryptocurrency, which there's no other platform out there that you can ever find that does this technology.
Wow.
And the second thing is our community approach. We don't think of users, we think of people. We
Mhm.
think of a community, we think of just everyone can grow in the same platform, because Worth It is not just a platform where you can learn, it's in general a community where you can grow, where you can meet new people, you can progress in your life. And that's really what we're working on here.
Wow, that's an amazing project. So
Yeah.
you are expert in this field. So what do you think the future holds for blockchain, e-learning, AI, and how do you see them evolving and intersecting over the next decade?
Well, we know these industries are the one of the most growing industries in the next 10 to 15 years. I mean, everyone knows about AI and blockchain,
Mhm.
but I will say about the e-learning industry, I think it's the most overlooked industry
Mhm.
like in the whole planet. Why? Because nobody is thinking about e-learning. But
Yes,
if you look at the numbers, you will see it has more potential of growth. That's something that everyone talks about, like renewable energy, but no one talks about e-learning. And I think even with the things with the things that we're building, those numbers can grow even more, and we can take more shares of it. And I think the future that holds e-learning, nobody's expecting. Everyone is expecting blockchain to grow in a certain way. Everyone is expecting AI to grow in a certain way, and it will. But e-learning, nobody will see it. This is a unique opportunity for just a few group of people to take an opportunity on.
great. So you just highlight the another important term which is going to be bring revolution to the world, and that is e-learning, and that's a great thing. So how
Yeah.
listeners can support you or connect with you?
Well, your listeners can connect with me on either Telegram or LinkedIn, which I'm gonna put down below in the comments.
Yeah, I will
And
put
yeah,
in the description.
yeah,
Great
they
then.
can connect with me there.
Great. So do you want to include anything from your side?
No,
Okay, then it's good to go then. Okay,
yeah,
thank you so much for your time, Kervin.
yeah, you too.